In this video, I will take a look at the newest flagship GAN cube, the GAN 15 Maglev. So let's take a look at the box first. So the surface of the box has some sort of like frosted finishing, as you can see here. And there is like also different color upon reflecting at different refractions. So like this, the GAN logo here, like when you see it from different angles, the color is a little bit different. And the GAN 15 Maglev. And there is interesting, there is no spaces between the word GAN and the number 15. So anyway, in the box there's like this GAN 15 card, QR code here, his Instagram page, the GAN 15, a very nice collector's item if you get every generation of GAN cubes. A GAN bag here, and the accessories box. A very nice GAN logo here, sort of a new design because of the added logo, and some extra center caps for replacement. Keep in mind that these center caps are the stock center caps inside the cube, and I have changed the center caps inside this cube and this one, so the actual additional center caps are gonna like look like a little more squared, so like the corners are a bit sharper, as you'll see later inside the cube. There is also a plan flip here, and it's interesting that there seems like there's no C-fob plan flip. Like, did you remember that a long time ago GAN has used to release like a very like large C-fob plan flips with all their C-fob algorithms inside it? Now it's gone. I believe that GAN knows that their users are like now watching YouTube videos about the C-fob solutions, and the like large C-fob plan flip is actually useless. So yeah, I will not use this anyway. So these are the accessories, and also we have this one, and of course this is for the center caps, as I will demonstrate it later. And also you can like sort of pull that out, which I will also demonstrate that later. And here is the cube. So before taking a look at the cube itself, let's take a look at the inside first. So there's actually this thing which you can pull out, so very magnificent. The extra magnets. So let's talk about the magnets first. The green ones are strong magnets and the blue ones are weak magnets. So inside the cube there are also magnets, but the color is white, which is middle strength. So yeah, let's do some turns. So as always, very crunchy, and it also locks up quite a bit. As you can see, I like did the algorithm wrongly because of the lockups. Usually GAN cubes don't have that much lockups, but you know, the newer generation of GAN cubes are like known to have very like a lot of lockups. This is the GAN 14 Maglev. Yeah, some minimal, very minimal lockups. And here's the GAN 15. Yeah, it does lock up sometimes. So yeah, the center caps that I was talking about is like this. These, did you see that? Did you see the sharp corner? This kind of center caps are additional center caps, a more squared off design. And the design means that the cube should be a little more stable. I've changed the center caps from this to stock original setting because this more circular ones like just very unstable when using them. Like, but it does offer its advantages like faster turnings, like lax lockups. After changing the center caps like to this kind of shape, squared off shape, the lockups are more significant, and there are also more lockups, which I like hate. Yeah, these two kinds of center caps are not perfect. You know, there is no one size fits all solution to both lockups and stability. So yeah, I guess I have to compensate for a little bit of lockups for stability. The box does look great though. However, it is not magnetic. Like I know the 13, yeah, the GAN 13 box is magnetic, and this one is like has some sort of like this kind of design to keep the box stable, to not like open accidentally. To open it, you just press the GAN logo, and there's also this kind of sticker which you can peel it off if you want. However, I see no reason to peel it up since like it doesn't disturb its looking when you like just put it on the table. Like it's beautiful as always. So yeah, the cube itself like not that great to be honest. It's like average to professional speed cube. I'm not using this cube as my main. You know, my main is the Huameng TG 3x3, which I've recently changed from the Weilong WRM version 9 because the Huameng is slightly better. I got that cube like 1 month ago. So yeah, this cube even worse, but not too bad. It's just, you know, everyone expects this cube to be great since it's the newest flagship GAN. However, it turns out to be like very high lockups. Yeah. Here's the GAN 14. Yeah, honestly, I think the 14 is better. But after like 1,000 souls, after some broken in, I might change my thoughts. This is the 15. So yeah, let's talk about its customizabilities. So here is the GAN 15. As you can see, there's no maintenance adjustment system on the edges and also corners. In the GAN 14, hilariously, there are both adjustment magnet systems in both edges and corners. So here and here. However, there is no such thing on the GAN 15. I guess GAN likes to keep the design simple and fast turning, you know. This kind of things may affect their turning speed. So yeah, they moved the maintenance adjustment systems to the inside. So let's take a closer look on that. Here is the corner. And did you see that? Core magnet attached to the core. And like one worth mentioning thing is that now this kind of magnet is even longer. You know, when GAN 11 comes out, the core magnets system is first introduced, but the magnet is very short, and the 12 is longer, 13 is longer, and here comes the 15, the longest. I don't know if the 17 comes out, there will be even longer. This might be a trend. So yeah, here the adjustments, there are some extras if you want to like change the magnet settings. And to take it out, you can use hand. Obviously, it's very possible and easy to get it out using hand, but you also have one alternative, which is this one. This two. Just put this thing inside here, or you can use this one also. Just put it in here and twist it to take it out. So yeah, the magnet adjustment systems are on the inside now. And also there are adjustment systems on the centers. Oh, oops. I'm supposed to use this one. Just put it like this and press this. Like taking centers out is a million times easier now. Just see it. Like, let's use green. You don't need to like do this to damage your fingernails, and you cannot do this now. I must mention this because the design of the center caps are different. If you use hand to take out the center, you may damage the center caps. So you must use this too. So press it and take it out. So inside the center cap, there is tension and elasticity to adjust. The bottom one is elasticity, and the smaller one, which is the top one, is the tension. So yeah, my setting is 5.5 for both tension and elasticity, and you also need to use this tool to adjust it. So this one is the bigger circle used to adjust the inside, and the smaller one used to adjust the outside. So you need to rotate, like I remember, is clockwise for both bottom and up. So yeah, 5.5 works well in my opinion. I might try 6.6 also because this is like still pretty unstable. Yeah, just a lot of lockups in general. I really hope that GAN fixes this problem, like when it releases the second batch. Well, also another thing which is worth mentioning is that you only get the additional sets of center caps, which is the sharper ones, inside here in the first batch. So if you buy the second batch, just sorry, you may not be able to get this one. Well, you may be able to purchase it like separately, and you pay extra money. You may be able to get this also if you are willing to pay more. But anyway, I guess some cubers may not be willing to pay that money, since it's a little bit excessive if you prefer the more round centers, which is a more like fast feeling without lockups. And yeah, well, that's a lot of lockups because of this kind of center, but this is more stable anyway. And let's do a solve. My first solve, I remember, is like 7 seconds, which was really fast since I averaged 9 seconds. And this solve I expected to be 8 seconds because the solution is like quite easy. Oops. So the cross, I did something wrong. And here comes the last layer. Very slow. Very slow. I mean, the cube's not that great after all. My main is better, I think. So here's my main, the Huameng TG 3x3, as you can see from the logo. It has a shiny UV coating, just like the GAN 50 Maglev and every other GAN cube. And the center caps also look like GAN, so just by looking at it from the exterior, somebody may tell that this is a GAN cube, but it's actually not. Just let's do some turns. As you can see, this cube is a lot faster, smoother, more stable, and yeah, overall a better cube in general. But one thing that I should mention is that this cube is heavier than the GAN 15. The GAN 15 is 58.6 grams to be exact, right? 50.6, like 58 to 59 grams. However, this cube just feels like 70 to 80 grams. Like 70 something to 80 something grams, like 75 to 85 to be exact. This just feels heavy, like. However, apart from this disadvantage, this cube is definitely noticeably better than my second main cube, which is the second best cube that I own. So yeah, the Huameng TG is a very, very nice cube. However, the GAN 15 is a little bit disappointing. So yeah, let's go straight on to the conclusion. So this is the GAN 15. Buy it at your own risk. This is $70 in other online stores. And the GAN official store is also like around $70-ish. And on cubeforspeed.com, I sell it cheaper at $66.99. So just a very, very tiny bit cheaper on my store. This cube is not worth the price. So first of all, everyone knows that it's cheaper than the GAN 14 when it first came out. But this is like not a great speed cube, not the best one, or I should say, yeah. It just locks up a lot. But maybe it's my problem. Maybe I have yet to find the best setting of this cube and add the most suitable loops to it, or is my aggressive turning style. But yeah, if you are a aggressive cuber like me, just don't get this cube. Like, just locks up everywhere. So yeah. And let's say which types of cubers should get this cube. So first of all, which cubers should definitely get this cube, because like this feels like $10 to them. So yeah, if they have like $70, $66, $99 laying around, just get this cube. And second of all, just collections cubers should get this cube. So if there are cube collector and want to get like every single GAN cube possible, or they just really like the brand of GAN, just get this cube. Just if you want to get every single generation of GAN speed cubes. So comparing this cube to the GAN 14, this is definitely worse, as this is the GAN 14. Turns pretty great. Again, it's not the best speed cube. The GAN 15 just has so many lockups, and I know it's lighter than GAN 14. Somebody may be able to tell it, like the difference is like below 10 grams. Yeah, like 8 grams. Like it feels like 8-gram difference. However, a lot of cubists say that the GAN 12 is the best, so the GAN 12 is better than this one, and this one is better than the GAN 15. So this is a little bit weird, since the nearer the GAN cubes are, the better the GAN it should be. So yeah. So the reason for that may be because GAN focuses a lot of innovation. However, the more the customizabilities doesn't equal to the better the cube quality or the better the turning quality is. So yeah, pretty disappointing in general. And buy this cube at your own risk. And yeah, I'm Cube Speed. This is the GAN 15 Maglev review. And peace out.